little bit of a walkthrough of the Royal Caribbean app that you use once you've booked your Royal Caribbean cruise. This is going to be kind of a one-stop shop for you to find all of the different details about your trip. It also will hold any reservations that you make. As you get closer to your travel, you're able to make reservations for things like specialty dining or different shows that you might want to do, or even spa treatments. And it's going to all store in here in this app. This is going to be something you use while you're on board as well, just to make sure that you know where you're going, can find things easily, and also keep track of your schedule. So I am about a week out from sailing on Utopia of the Seas, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what my app looks like a week before setting sail. It's got kind of a lot more in it now than it did even a week ago, so if you're feeling like the app isn't giving you all of the details of your cruise 30 days out, 45 days out, be patient. They tend to load a lot more information about the sailing as you get closer. So this is your main page. You can see that I'm on the calendar view at the top. And what this is now adding in is everything about the first day, about the daily planner. If you scroll up, it'll show you the daily planner for the cruise. So if I go to day one, it's going to show me everything that's happening on day one, where it is on the ship. And if there's anything that I really want to do, I can kind of take a look and say, oh, this would be something I want to, plan to do when I'm there. So there's things like complimentary massage tasters, little samples at the spa. This is really meant on your first day to give you a sampling of different activities that you can do, and also kind of give you a reason to go walk around the whole ship and see where everything is. You'll see certain raffles and prize opportunities at different locations. Again, trying to get you really familiar with where you're going to be spending the next few days. Our sailing is a 4-night sailing. Utopia either does 3 or 4 nights, depending on when you go. So there's a lot of ship to discover for a very short period of time, which is one of the complaints that I think some people have, is there's so much to see and do on the ship. How am I going to do it all? You're not going to, and that's okay. So I think going in with that expectation is really going to help you manage, how you spend your time and your expectations as you go. It'll show you here there's a party at the pool at 1:30, and you can also sort this by different categories. So activities, entertainment, you can see when there's DJs, and as you scroll down, you'll see when some of the evening activities are picking up and where to find those different theaters. You can see that the All-In Signature Show is on deck 4. So again, really helping you get clear as to where you need to be and how you want to go about it. You can click through for each day, and again, once you're in port, it'll give you some slightly different options. We're actually stopping in Coco Cay twice on this sailing, and so you'll see that this, the Calypso Rhythms at Arrivals Plaza at Coco Cay, that's all going to happen on both day 2 and day 4 for us. So kind of excited to see what all is entailed on this sailing. If I go under my calendar, now this is where everything that I've reserved is going to show up, which I think is really helpful because I don't really want to look at a different calendar. I want to make sure I know where I'm going, and this should really help with that. So I'm looking at my calendar. I'm going to be able to scroll down to see everything that I have reserved. So I can see here that I have a production show. I've actually reserved a spot for us to go see All In on day 2. Day 1, I'm really excited, and I'll make sure to do some video of this, but it's going to show me guest safety briefing. We have to do this when we get on board. You go to your muster station. It's a required thing to do, so get it done out of the way, but we're going to be visiting Royal Railway for dinner the first night. And again, anything you have booked is going to show up for you right on your calendar, so you can keep track of anything that you've reserved. You can cancel reservations, but again, if you click into these, it'll give you all the details about what's happening on your reservations. The other thing that you're going to find on your app is really great touring of the ship. So this view deck maps is a really good thing to look at before you go, because if you know that you're going to be staying on, deck 8, deck 7, you can see what is right above you, what is right below you, and as you're making plans for places you want to visit, you can take a look and figure out where do I need to go? Where can I find the bar that I want to go to, or what deck can I find the kids' activities, things like that. This is all going to be under that tab where you see the little ship at the top. It's also going to be where you go and you book your reservations for things. You can find things like excursions, beverage packages, dining, internet, the key, VIP passes, whatever it is you might want to look up. This is going to be kind of your place to start to explore all of that. And then where your little figure is at the top, your profile, that's going to link all of your reservation information. If you are traveling with friends who are in a different cabin, you can actually link your reservations there and make plans on behalf of your whole group. That makes it really easy to ensure that you're doing things together when you want to, but you also have the option to book your own things separately just based on what you want to do on your trip. So hope this is helpful as you look through all that there is on the Royal Caribbean app. but I really do think it's a great place to find everything and all the things. But again, keep in mind, not everything is going to show up right away. You're going to probably be waiting a lot closer to your sailing for a lot of these features to fully activate for you. All right, stay tuned to my channel for some videos and some live streaming from Utopia of the Seas next week. Thanks.